Welcome to the show that teaches you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. The Helios blog. Today, Kevin Samuels talks about how women need to work for high-value men. Very controversial, very controversial.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Why is a 36-year-old man following a 22-year-old woman?
It begins.
I don't care how you slice
hilarious.
it. You ain't nobody to be followed. I'm just saying, you ain't not anybody to be followed. So I'm not ready for this, not ready for that. Then, this is the problem. We don't date with intentions, and we try to make wrong people fit. If he's looking for a wife, you're not a wife. Then he needs to dump you.
Gotcha.
If you want to be a wife and he's not a husband, you don't need to date him.
Okay.
See, we get fixated on the wrong people and start trying to make people perfect. No. And a man that's 36 following a 22-year-old woman is no. That's a bad situation. Well, I mean, I don't think that unless y'all are just strictly in it for fun. But age gap dating, in my opinion, you should be dating age gap for a reason. Because you got more to lose than he does.
Indeed.
All right. Appreciate you, ladies. See, I want you guys to notice. Thank you. I want you guys to notice how all the younger women were like, sure, I'm down with that. But older women, what I did not hear from is women who were over 30. The oldest woman was like 24. And I told you guys, younger women are like, shit, yeah. Do you understand, women who are over 30, why men who are marriage-minded are jumping past you? Because men want women to move. One of the biggest problems with women today is you guys procrastinate. Fear, scarcity, and lack. You don't move like you did when you were a young girl. You were spontaneous. Yeah, let's go to Mexico for the weekend. Yeah, let's jump up.
I've had my fun, and now I'm ready to settle down.
Dude, now everything you old broads do requires a goddamn plan in 3 weeks' notice. French toast you. Dudes don't want to schedule. Why don't you schedule out sex on Tuesday at 9 o'clock? I can fit you. I can't do 9 o'clock, but I can get you in about 7:45. Men don't like that.
Indeed.
Men want spontaneity. Men want affection.
Yep.
But what's happening? Women are like, I got limited time and I only got limited energy, so I'm trying to get you this pussy in a time frame to where I can at least be pretty sure that I'm going to be somewhat into it. So I'm trying to fuck you, sir. I really am. It's not that I'm not trying to fuck you. It's just after 9:15, I'm just exhausted. I don't know. So
hilarious.
If you can't take this 7:45 pussy appointment, I know the sun is still out. But either you take the 7:45 pussy or you just don't. But I'm trying to give you some ass. Oh my God. Oh my God. You gotta know where I'm coming from, where this shit is real. Y'all don't know that men are like, God damn, what happened, man? I had a 7:45 pussy appointment. 7:45? You can't even get, she couldn't even wait till after magic hour, the sun went down?
No. Hilarious.
Yeah, I was fucking outside when the lights was up, when it was 93 degrees outside. Yep. It was either 7:45 or nothing. Well, shit. Why do you think matinees are cheaper than nighttime movies? You professional chicks in your 7:45 pussy appointments. I swear to God, we sick of that shit.
Hilarious.
Woo!
Hilarious.
Tell them they know your godfather's talking. And I'm trying to make it light and funny because it is a
It's
serious thing.
freaking
Men,
sad. That's
the older
why.
you ladies get, the less spontaneous, the more serious. Y'all don't want to talk about nothing. Here's what it is. When you've had relationship experience as a woman, women want to get to the second year of the relationship, because the second year of the relationship, there's no more dating, there's no more getting to know you, lingerie. Women want to get to the comfort phase.
Yep.
Women don't want to have to continue to do the earning phases.
That's right. That's right.
And I get it. Hello, Lana, how are you? Lana, Saxy, how are you? Unmute yourself, Saxy.
Hi.
How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Good. How old are you? How old are you? And how old are you, Saxy?
I'm 30.
Okay, what do you guys think about what I'm saying?
You want to go first?
Hold on, I'm coming to you first, Lana. Saxy, I'm gonna come to you next. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you. Lana, what do you think about what I'm saying? Would you quit your full-time job to work part-time for your man?
I would.
Are you married or are you single?
I'm single, dating, but single.
Okay. Do you want to get married?
I do.
All right. When was your last relationship?
I'm currently in a relationship.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, and what do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, perfect. 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 All right. So how long you guys been together?
We started dating in April. I definitely need to take that leap. I'm in New York. He's in Atlanta.
Hey. I know you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me hold on. You New York and Houston, or Houston, LA, and Chicago are ground central for pretty professional paralyzed women. I could get rich on talking about y'all alone. All you want to be wives stuck on either coast, up here and down here.
Right.
Go ahead. I can finish the rest of this story. You need to take that leap and do what? Move to him?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
Does he want you to be with him?
Does he want me? Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you come?
Yes.
Why don't you come? We'll let you in.
I was a little hesitant at first, and we had this discussion because I worked in corporate. I worked for a Big Four accounting firm. So, I heard you when you said we would put in the work. I put in the work for 2 years to get that opportunity with no guarantee, right?
Yeah.
I got there, it wasn't for me. But then I had this, not so much the boss chick, but like the entrepreneurial. And I thought that my success was wrapped into what I could do. I met this amazing man who he's a visionary. He's a boss for sure.
Yup. And what? Please tell me that you didn't then go boss babe.
And he was like, we are going to...
I can complete your sentences because I've had the same conversation. I can't be your friend, or we either one or the other. And I'm going to tell you something. Let this be your God-induced moment. He's serious. He will leave you. We will leave you. It will hurt us, but we will leave you, and you'll regret it. Because finding a man who was willing to move you down from New York to Atlanta to employ you, to put all that up front, he's throwing caution to the wind. Fuck the Big Four. You could always go back. If not, tax season comes around every year. You can do H&R Block taxes. You can find some shit to do in Atlanta. It ain't like you moving to Tuscaloosa. I have my own
practice now. So I'm super flexible.
So So when you coming?
April.
All right.
Smart.
Yeah. But I think I just wanted to add this. I think a lot of times, especially women my age, when we do kind of clutch onto our career, I think the thing is not so much the man, because I heard some other ladies, it's like if they could trust the man, or I think the thing is we don't really trust ourselves to make a good decision. We've had so many things where either family, especially like my grandpa, he has in the past, he's been my person, right? Rest in peace. Who said, don't go here, but go here. And I've gone against that. And then you know, come back. And I think the thing is like, you think it's about the man, but it's about your decisions. And like, we don't trust ourselves to make the decision that this is going to be it. And so you kind of come in with one foot in the door and one foot out just in case. Yep. But like I said, I went through a 2-year process to get my position.
Dear, I am trying my best to not cut you off because I've heard this story. I have lived this story. I've seen this story.
Yeah.
I know it's the fear. Because here's the thing. It's the fear of success because you are about to win and you don't want to win and then lose it. I get it. But you're going to have to. You said you're coming. It's sure you're coming.
I'm coming. Absolutely. Because this is it. I'm 35.
My point is now
35 is not even the last train.
You have now you're ready to start living the rest of your life.
It's 35.
You had to put 2 years in and all that other kind of stuff. Those skills and that knowledge is transferable. Now it'll be transferred to you guys instead of the big four.
Right.
Let me give you an example. I worked in corporate America and I sold in excess of $45 million worth of stuff, right? If I had done that for myself, I'd at least kept 10%. But everything that we give to these companies, they give us a check. And once it's over, we're the ones that are connected to them. They ain't connected to us like that.
Right.
So I'm glad you're coming in April. Yeah, I'm gonna check on you. Because especially in New York, there's a lot of women who are willing to tell you to backslide and stay, girl. You don't know. Are your friends supportive of your decision?
Girlfriends now.
Huh?
When it comes to love, I only talk to my married girlfriend.
Thank you.
Smart.
Thank you. See, like I said, I know New York, LA, and Chicago. I know the situation too easy. In Houston, pretty professional paralysis. You have so many beautiful professional women who want to be wives who are stuck in these places. People think I make this shit up, and I'm talking about you. I'm talking about women like you. Because I see it. So I'm glad you were willing to make the decision to get into the next phase of your life. And the funny thing is, 2 years from now, you're going to be sitting back looking saying, man, I wish I'd have did it sooner. Saxy. There you go. Saxy, what do you got to add to the topic?
Well, hi, I'm a mother of 4 children.
Okay.
I co-parent with both my children. Well, my children's fathers have 2.
Okay.
We're pretty copacetic in a sense. Try to create harmony.
She sounds like
my biggest thing is
walking disaster.
I've agreed with many of your videos. I've watched a multitude, and I've gotten very upset with my women.
She sounds like she's on some kind of substance.
Because I'm like, well, we're supposed to be our guide. It's the reason why you were created to do what you do. And it's the reason why your mindset is where it is. Because we need your point of view. If you saw things the way we did, then the world would not be balanced.
Now, you say you have 4 children?
Yes, I do.
Are you married to either one of them? Are you married, or were you ever married?
No, I was engaged. I was not married. Not ever. No.
So what does the future look like after your children are out of the house?
Right now, I'm being courted by someone who's 50 years old. I'm 30. I prefer someone who's more mature. Is more of a
The question I ask you is what does life look like? What does life look like after your children are out of the house?
Alone with cats and boxed wine.
Impacting the world, giving them more of what I am, in a sense. I am
I guess what I'm trying to
artsy
get you to
person.
what I'm trying to get you to understand is you have 4 kids, and 4 kids,
Yeah.
that's a lot to put yourself into. But once your last child is out of the house, you'll still be a relatively young woman, 40 in your 40s. What does life look like? And what I never hear from women in your position is a relationship.
Yep. You can tell she looks like she's on something. And again, like, if you're gonna make decisions this bad, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's the reason
4
why I mentioned
children,
the guy
guys.
that's
4
courting
children.
me, because we
Mhm.
were talking about going into that after my youngest is of age to be able to take care of herself.
How old is your
Throughout
youngest?
the process, she's 3,
Sweetheart, that's 15 years.
and we. Well,
So is he talking
wants
about
more
becoming
than
your
that.
husband?
Yes, he is.
Okay. I guess that's what because if he's 50, by the time your youngest is out of the house, he gonna be 65.
He'll be 65.
Yeah. So my point is ultimately for all women, y'all need to be looking at life at 55 years old. What does it look like? And
Sure.
55 years old and unmarried and single is not a good look for anybody. So that's all I'm trying to get you to see if you were thinking about the conversation. I'm not trying to give you an outcome
No,
of
I'm
what you
thinking
should do.
about longevity. I want longevity. I want
Okay.
to build that. That's the reason why I'm building with him.
Okay.
More so with my character, building the I guess the sense of basically like setting aside my like the chip on your shoulder women normally have, that whole sense of like I want to be right. That's the issue that we fight a lot as women, especially in this society in America.
All right.
Just
Hold
the
on.
whole I gotta
Hold on,
be right.
hold on,
or I have
hold
the
on, just a
last
second.
word.
Hold on, I want to bring in Miss Mo as well. Hold on, just a second. Hello, Miss Mo. How are you?
Mr. Kevin Samuels, thank you. It is an honor and a pleasure. I am fine. How are you?
I am well. What do you got on the? What do you think about what I'm talking about tonight? Do you think
Well,
women should quit their job to go work? Think that women should quit their full-time jobs to go work part-time for their men?
I don't see a problem.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you married or are you single?
Okay, so this is the tricky part. I am divorced.
Okay.
Indeed.
I am divorced. I am presently in a relationship. I have 3 grown children.
Uh-huh.
So
you're in a relationship right now, though?
Yes, I am.
Well, you've already married, divorced. Our lives are different after 45. I'll put it that way. This is a conversation for women really in their late 20s, early 30s to start considering. Yes. You know what I think that women could really do to help these younger women, to start talking positively about marriage relationships and staying in relationships for a lifetime. That's what we can really do. That's what women over 45 can really do. Talk positively about relationships to where they can start changing the conversation and start changing the mindset. And that's what be a big step for them. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I definitely agree with that because, I have, gotten some feedback from the way that I feel and what I believe as far as a lot of things that you touch on and that you speak about. And so, I can't agree more because and I also agree with what you said before. Yes.
So do you often agree with me or do you often find yourself at odds with some of the things I say?
I often agree.
Okay. Well,
I often agree because
we need more women. We need more women over 45 speaking to the women under 45 who agree with relationship. That's what it really comes down to. What Oh, all right. All right. Well, that was unfortunate. That just happened. Let's make sure this is happening too. Anyway, sorry about that, but it's almost 1:00 anyway. So All right, guys. I know this was a broadcast that was kind of all over the place. I'm using. I think I have Zoom set up to where we don't have to keep worrying about to unmute yourself. Zoom and StreamYard. This concept is a concept that I expect to start conversations, but we got to talk about what's going on with relationships today, and this won't work for everybody. And I'm not. There's not a one size fits all. This is like a buffet. We got to start expanding the conversation. There's no way in the hell we should have so many separate professionals out here.
Indeed.
No way. So we got to start having different conversations. So I'm still getting better. I'm still not 100%. But I wanted to make sure I did tonight's broadcast. Sorry, I was an hour late. I do as a career. What are my skill sets? And how can I use that to help a businessman start a business, run a business, make more money in a side business, whatever. White collar, blue collar. I'm going to help you guys out and come up with some careers or some skill sets that I think that map over well. But obviously, if you're something in accounting, sales, marketing, things like that, anything that can help with administrative, clerical, customer service, or client-facing stuff is going to be the easiest fit. The problem is so many women are in healthcare, nursing, things like that. So many of you are in healthcare, and that doesn't naturally map over. We'll figure it out. But like if a woman has accountants are the best. Accountants are the best because they can do the books and they can do bookkeeping and pick up clients and assignments, all kind of shit. But ladies, understand something. Your man is your boss. And you need to treat your man like you treat your employee. Y'all wouldn't think about, how many women wouldn't think about calling out sick, go to work sick, go to work hurt, stay at work late, working, doing shit. How many women I know are working and doing stuff that is not their job responsibility, but they're doing it because they're good people. And you know what? We as men are sitting back saying, God damn it, you need to be doing me that way.
Yep.
You know how many men I know are like,
yeah, there's a lot of girls that they have like no respect for their relationship and do the bare minimum, barely working or trying at all, which is obviously shameful.
If she treated me like she treated that damn job she hates, we'd both be happy.
Yep.
Am I not saying it, guys? So you ladies need to stop and quit fighting high value men. Quit fighting high leverage in modern relationships. So guys are tuned in now. And for the men who are taking on the responsibility to come in the top 20% men, they expect and deserve a woman who's going to be a worthy wife. Let's get into it though. I'm a little bit behind. I want to open up the call line. Ladies, let's see where you rank. Your sexual marketplace value. Let's judge your economic attractiveness. Because you got to ask yourself, you may look good, you may smell good, but if you $300,000 in debt and you want 3 kids, you do realize you're talking about a man who's in the top 3% of earners, right? What kind of man can afford to pay for his life, take over replacing your income and paying your bills? If you automatically trying to get a man in the top 3%, ooh-wee. And this is why this is so important. Let me take 5 more minutes, guys. This is why this is so important. Women with beauty, brains, and business sense fall into this category. But y'all are dating like men need to court y'all. And this is why that Steve Harvey, men are from Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, think like a man, act like a woman kind of thing is so bad. Because women who are in their mid-30s, the early to mid-30s, still think that they can date like they're in their early 20s.
That's right.
And men are looking at you and saying, now, wait a minute.
Danger zone!
You in the danger zone. You've been out of college. You'd have been to Jamaica, Greece, Cabo, London. You've done all this stuff. You got a BMW. You got a nice condo. You got all this debt. You got a PhD.
I'm a PhD.
You got an MBA or master's. All this. You don't just have 21-year-old, 22-year-old bachelor's debt. You got master's, MBA, PhD, Gucci, Valentino.
Yup.
I keep forgetting the way those shoes. What are the little balls on them? Anyway, all these cool ass shoes. You got that kind of debt. You got that kind of taste. Okay? All right. And then here come Brad, Lee, Keith, Ahmed, and Enrique through here. Mr. High Value. And they sit across from you. And you're sitting back like, well, I would have no problem reciprocating. These men are looking at you like, you do realize I got to take on millions of dollars worth of debt to deal with you, right? And y'all are playing pussy games. I'm sorry. Y'all are playing sex games, holding out. Y'all are playing text games and call games. And men are like, you better be on us like a dog on a bone.
Yep.
You better be on us like you would be on that job. You better be on us like you own that job that you want. Because think about it. If you've ever had a dream job, you ladies all know what it is to go after a dream job. If you've ever seen a woman go after what she wants, that's something special. When women want to pledge a certain sorority, or they want a certain position or certain accounts, women tap into their feminine and their creative, and they do shit that we as men are like, God damn. Women know how to get what they want. And men are like, you do realize that I'm a kind of man who is marriage-minded, relationship-minded, willing to take on a wife, but you're making me date you like I'm an average guy and you got leverage. Biznatch, I'm the prize. I'm the bank. I'm your boss.
Yep, that's right.
I know guys in the chat room are just doing high fives and backflips. We need to get these super chats up too, man. Come on now. Get these super chats up. We're a bit behind. I'm going to open a call line, bring in the women with business, brains, beauty, and it's about bonds. I'm with you, ladies. I have talked to thousands of men who want wives to work for them. I don't just bring you stuff that stick my finger in the air. Before I bring something to you, I do research. We are missing business class marriages, especially in the Black community. We're missing Cliff and Claire Huxtable. That's what we're missing. Cliff and Claire Huxtable at this time, she's living in New York, he's living in Atlanta. She's in Chicago, he's in Dallas. We are separated, living our own lives. Fuck that. You got to come work for him. But you ladies are going to have to put your ego up and make yourselves. This is where you ladies got to start getting aggressive and assertive in your femininity and start going after the job you want. You got to convince a man to hire you.
Yep.
If you were to bring me
That's
on
right.
to AT&T, I swear to God, I mean, I'm telling you, I know women who've gone after high-level positions or positions where they know there's only one slot and seen people going to interview 6 or 7 levels deep. The women I'm talking about understand that you're not just filling out an application and going on one interview. They understand this process. Oh, Lord have mercy. Aliyah. Did I tell you guys I'm trying to pick up a foreign language this year? That's one of the biggest holes in my game. I only speak one language.
All right. Let's end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications, drop me a donation. Like Hunter M, Adrian R, Tom M, Bobby, Dylan, Rental Plus, Brian, Andrew, and Alan. Shout outs to you. Most recent purchase of Strategist Guide to Seduction. Thank you. Go buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. If you want coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. And of course, my Patreon offers early access content. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.